What's up, everybody? Ben Renza here for Odd Chopper, bringing you my favorite bet of the day. Let's get things started on Monday, January 2nd, 2023. The New Year is upon us. Hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. Hope everybody had a great Sunday to begin their year. And now, it's the first day of, I don't know, it's Monday. What can I say? We got plenty to break down. Of course, there's college football, college basketball, the NBA, the NHL, Monday Night Football. Where are we going to go? You're about to find out. If you don't check out this video often, if you did in 2022, hopefully this was your resolution. I don't know why it would be, but that would be great. It's free content. We hope you enjoy it. Be part of the community. Be part of the team. Like, subscribe, dive in. Last time I saw you guys was in 2022. Ohio State money line. They gave it everything and then some. We got a great number at plus 220. They didn't cash the ticket, though. Lost in heartbreaking fashion as the clock struck midnight. It was like a movie. Anyway, that's in the past. Let's turn the page. Here we go. Penn State, Utah, big time game. It's the Rose Bowl. We're going to talk about why I'm going to Penn State here. We're also going to talk about how to turn $5 into 200 in like a minute without doing anything. Yes, everything I just said is accurate. I know that doesn't seem possible, but I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Okay, Utah and Penn State. It's a 1-point spread, 53-point total. Certainly a toss-up game. Let's go through the teams and talk about this. We've got Utah at 10-3. 10-3, the Pac-12 chance. They swept USC. They lost to Florida. They lost to UCLA. They lost to Oregon. Nothing really stood out. Not to say they're just a good team. They're well coached. Their quarterback Rising is an absolute gamer. Wants to be there. Like every team, there's a couple injuries, couple opt-outs. They're missing some personnel offensively, some of the weapons. They're just going to have to deal with that. But all in all, this is still a Utah team that comes in pretty much intact, and they're going to have their weapons. They're not a defense. When I think of Utah, I think of like tremendous front sevens, really stout defenses. That's not this team. This is a team that struggled, particularly in passing yards allowed per attempt in the bottom half, sitting like 90th. It's a team that really can be exposed by more dynamic offenses. I think the big question is Penn State that dynamic offense? Well, I would say no, but at the same time, I do think Penn State can do some things and cause some problems that Utah maybe hasn't seen. Penn State's a 10-2 team, and it's very hard to break them down because their two losses were to playoff teams in Ohio State and Michigan, and then there's a big gap. All their wins are mediocre to average teams. They don't have a lot of data points that are Utah-esque, and that can be difficult when evaluating them. But what I do know is Penn State, again, they're missing a couple key pieces, opt-outs, transfers, people hit the portal, but they're not decimated by any stretch. Extremely strong defense, 18 points per game allowed, 8th in the country, 3.2 yards per carry allowed, 8th in the country, 5.8 yards per pass allowed, 4th in the country, 2 takeaways per game, 9th in the country. I mean, they are littered in the top 10 in defensive metrics. It's a balanced offense, a mediocre offense. John Clifford has experience that is very valuable in big-time bowl games. He's got a multitude of backs in this backfield that are good. Obviously, obviously other players can step up. Outside, he's got some weapons there as well. It's not a team that we want. I'm not betting Penn State to outscore Utah. I'm betting Penn State to limit what Utah does, to force some timely turnovers, and to have Clifford not screw the game up. I think he's more than capable of doing that. If he struggles, they won't hesitate to, put in someone else under center, and we're going to have to deal with that. I'm not worried about that. There's an element of like the Clemson situation all year with Clifford and Aller, whatever his name is, obviously a highly touted underclassmen behind him, the future probably of the program. But I think all of that's getting into the weeds. I'm taking this game big picture. I have more questions on the Utah side. They answered the challenge with USC. Penn State's a completely different opponent than USC, for better or worse. They don't have that explosive nature of offense, and they are not going to be gashed on the ground like we saw with USC, where they couldn't tackle. Guys were running free for Utah early and often. That is not going to be the case here. 53-point total indicates that. I'm going to call for Penn State to do enough here to limit the turnovers, to actually have the advantage in a pick the winner type game. I'm going to say that Penn State comes out on top in this spot. That is the pick, but I do say, will say right now, I mentioned already, 5 into 200. So for the new year, these books, they want your business. They're offering fantastic deals. The link in the description of this video, which you should always check out because there's a lot of things I don't have time to talk about that are in there that may interest you. But if you're a new user on DraftKings Sportsbook, this is what you have to do. It's very simple. You go down there and you click that link. You throw in $5 and you bet a pregame money line. Whether it wins, loses, draws, the game gets canceled because of a meteor shower. I'm not sure what would actually happen there, but most likely you're going to get your $200 because it's a no-brainer offer. It doesn't matter. $200 in free bets will be applied to the account once that bet settles. It's that simple. It's really just a choice of, are you looking for some extra cash in the bankroll? If you like to add some books so you can shop the lines, this is an opportunity for you if you don't play over at DraftKings, and one that I'd really encourage you to take advantage to get your New Year started. But friends, as I always say, thanks a million for watching the videos, supporting the channel. We're growing quickly, and it's because of you guys, and it's going to be a fantastic year here at Odd Chopper. Hope to get this one on the board. It's going to be a long season with ebbs and flows, but why not start out with a hot streak? And we'll do that with Penn State +1, or of course, you can take your 5 cents at -105 and just have them win the game. Good luck. Enjoy the games. You're going to be seeing me all week. I'm back in business, healthy, feeling good. So let's get it started with Penn State tonight. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the Rose Bowl. Stop in tomorrow for another play of the day.